Um, but yeah, let's get back to Jules then and the TUI.
So I think that Jules with a TUI and Zoink Games are the best developers for social media. They're the best people for interacting with the fans, for interacting with podcasters, YouTubers, all sorts of different people, sort of fan-made, in this sort of scene, should we say.
Yeah, they've both put up with me pretty well.
That might be it. They might just be a bit more tolerant than others. But they are really good at interacting with people, and that sort of goes a long way in my eyes to sort of showcasing sort of the showcasing the games and things like that.
Yeah, and I mean, the other thing I like about, especially about Jules, is the honesty.
Yes.
Chicken Wiggle didn't do too well. Other developers would have tried to hide the facts with saying this and this, and well, we got this coming, or just buried the face in the sand, really. But Jules was honest and straight up about it. Told everybody he didn't do very well.
I'm behind you there, by the way.
And just saw Mario break his legs there. And you can't beat a bit of honesty.
Yes, it earns you respect, doesn't it? It goes a long way.
And I really don't want to call some companies out for trying to hide things, so I'll pass that, because I understand why companies would want to,
make themselves look better or bigger or whatever than they are.
Yeah, so it's a crazy one, but I mean, I actually did my podcast this week. We was talking about indies a lot. We had a big indie blowout episode, as we called it, and a TUI came up on that as well. I really liked Mutant Mudds, and I'm excited for it to come to the Switch.
Yeah, that's coming to the Switch, isn't it, soon?
I mean, you can tell that it's a bit of a passion project, and for a dev as well to put out like a harder version as a
I
sort
found
of...
diamonds.
No way.
Can I mine diamonds with an iron pick?
Yes.
Yeah.
That was confidence there. Did you hear that confidence?
You can tell how long it's been since we've played Minecraft.
That confidence just came straight out of my mouth. So, the indies. I'm not going to lie to anybody. Like, my Switch has been dominated by indies, and it's not just because I'm doing reviews and getting review copies and stuff like that. I just really like the indies.
I like the idea. Have you played? I bet you've not played Life is Strange.
No, I haven't played Life is Strange.
That is an amazing game. It's all it's very story based. It's a lot of sort of sitting back and I found redstone as well. Nice. That's what we need, isn't it? To make
I'm on the way
compass.
down.
Yeah, Life is Strange is really good. It's something that you can sort of... It's in chapters. The first game is 5 chapters long, and you can play through a chapter in 2 hours. So it's something that you could sort of start up on a Saturday afternoon and just sort of sit there and watch and listen and sort of play along with. It doesn't really take too much thinking, but it's really... It's an experience more than sort of playing the game, if that makes sense.
Now, you see, a lot of people said a lot of bad things about No Man's Sky, but I actually really like the look of No Man's Sky. I think it's hype versus final product. Again, as we've already spoke about with stuff like Mario, where Mario's still a phenomenal product and it's exactly what you expected it to be. But with No Man's Sky, people expected way too much out of that game.
Yeah.
And I like the look of it still. If it came out on the Nintendo platform, I would buy it, and I'd probably have a good time with it.
Yeah, I think people sort of collectively, the internet gets a bit too upset about things, don't they? And it goes all out of proportion.
Yeah, I mean, one of the things that I think the internet got really upset about, I actually ended up really enjoying, was Federation Force.
I never played it.
So, if you're a Metroid Prime fan, especially, there's no reason you should have ever missed that game. Okay, it didn't star Samus, and okay, it wasn't the isolated Metroid universe that you used to, but it was a Metroid Prime game still at heart. It was a side. It's like a side order. It's the fries to the burger. It really is, because it complements it really well. You know, I mean, people's biggest complaint about the Metroid Prime series when they came out on the GameCube was that the multiplayer was rubbish. So they give you a really good multiplayer-driven game, and you complain about that it doesn't have a strong one-player game.
Yeah,
So,
I get what you mean. I understand that.
Come on, you can only have so much of stuff, you know.
Yeah.
And I mean, like I say, I really enjoyed it. There was tie-ins to actual Metroid Prime. For anybody who didn't play it, you probably missed out on a bit of a story coming up on Metroid Prime 4. So, yeah, I mean,
I can
I
hear
hate
zombies somewhere and I don't know where.
I hate the fact that the internet, you know, all bundles together and makes a big, you know, collective hate against stuff. I find it ridiculous.
Yeah.
But that's the internet age.
That's sort of the age that we live in now, isn't it? Where everyone's got to be first, everyone's got to have an opinion, everyone's got to voice that opinion, and if your opinion's not the same, then you're wrong.
Yeah, and it's a bit of a shame that kids will never know the pain of your mum going to Blockbuster, picking up the wrong rented game, and tough luck you're stuck with Bubsy when you wanted Sonic.
I used to go and get Micro Machines on the SNES every week. I must have spent about 4 times the rental on that than I could have bought the game 4 times over.
You've just cemented yourself as a legend there, because Micro Machines was amazing. I loved Micro Machines. I really liked it on the PlayStation. Micro Machines V3. I put so much time into that.
Yeah, it was pretty cool.